Hi everyone, it's me, Sarah, here with the Enosburg Public Library, and welcome to our Saturday story time. I have a personal favorite here today. This is one of the books that I loved reading when I was younger. I wanted to share that a little bit with you. If you haven't read it, and if you have, enjoy it all over again. This is The Mitten, adapted and illustrated by Jan Brett. I absolutely love her books. As you know, I grew up with them and they're just like really special in that way. I love the art. I've always loved the illustrations. I love how she lays it all out. So, this is a blast in the past for me because it has been a very long time since I have read this book. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Can I jump? Oop. Hi again. There we go. Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. So there's his mother, and there's his grandmother. At first, his grandmother, Baba, did not want to knit white mittens. "If you drop one in the snow," she warned, "you'll never find it." But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. After she finished, she said, "When you come home, first we'll look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens." So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long until one of his new mittens dropped and in the snow and was left behind. Uh-oh, you see that? It dropped in the snow. Now that it's white, it would be very hard to find. A mole, tired from tunneling along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. You see him go? Look how tiny he is. What do you think's next? As he continues to play, a snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in, feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big knickers, he moved right on over. Can you guys spot what's next? Little boy still exploring. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under the wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit bumped and jolted, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. Can you see who's gonna fly in next, too? That looks like it's getting very, very uncomfortable. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, distracted by the commotion, swooped down when he decided to move in also. The mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled, but when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. Do you think he could fit in there too? Oh my god, there may be more. What is that, guys? Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his big diggers, they gave him the thumb. All right. Look how crowded it is already. Do you think this guy will be able to fit in? It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A waft of warm steam rose in the air. A fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. Mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots of room. No way, Jose. Look, you can see the fox's nose all the way over here. A great bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten and plumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in and as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged too many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled into the one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that looks mighty, mighty comfortable. I gotta say, Grandma does very, very well at knitting. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Achoo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten up into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. Uh-oh. Look at the fox. So cute. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. So he saw it flying up. As he ran to catch his snow-white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. But look what happened to the other one. Compared to what it started with, and then how it stretched and stretched and stretched to fit all those animals. How nuts. I love that book. Like I said, I can rant and rave about it all day. But today's today's craft I have for you is something a little fun. We haven't made a hedgehog yet. And so I wanted to do something a little bedazzly, very pretty. I like chalk. I like chalk a lot. So you're going to get a piece of black paper. And if you have chalk at home, I am going to use all the colors. So I'm going to grab a blue, purple, green, yellow, pink, white. All of those. And I am going to do this. So now that I have all my colors ready to go. Only thing, so if you have brown, and if you want it to look more like an actual hedgehog, you can. But if you want to get colored like I do, you can as well. You're going to have this heart-shaped face, and you're going to put it right there, right dab in the middle, and you want it over a little bit. You have this little nose, oops, and you're going to glue on his little nose. But first, we are going to do the the chalk. So, you see in the middle, we're just going to make straight lines because hedgehogs are a little pointy. Okay, there's one. And like I said, I'm going to do different colors. And just make a bunch of straight lines. Okay, now I'm going to switch over to the purple. And it doesn't have to be perfect right here, because we are going to be placing the head on that part. Yellow, purple, and let's do some green. Doesn't look green. Maybe this one's the green. Oh, I think that's the same color. Interesting. Hold on. Here's green. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Because if you want, you could do the rainbow too. But I'm just going to do this. And then I'm going to end it with the red again. Oops. Voila! There is our little hedgehog. We're going to grab our glue. We're only going to glue half of it. So it can go over just like that. And then we are going to glue on the nose. Trying to figure out which way I want the nose. It's a very interesting nose shape I made. Ta-da. And you guys are going to have eyeballs. And we're going to get the googly eyes. One googly eye. And two. And this is optional since I like blending things together. I didn't use blue. I don't like that I didn't use blue. Hold on. I'm going to add more. I'm going to add blue throughout. How about that? Alright. So, this is the end result. And this is our crazy looking little porky hedgehog. Not even a porcupine. But what I'm going to do, because I like blending things together, again, this is optional, I'm going to take my finger and just brush over the chalk. And I will show you what it looks like. Just a little bit more wackier. And you can do it any way that you want. Just enjoy it, have fun with it, and there we go. Here is our beautiful little hedgehog. Again, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have the most wonderful Sunday tomorrow, and enjoy your day today. I will see you again on Tuesday. Make sure if you want some of our craft bags to come by, give us a call and we can get some stuff ready for you. And if you want some new books, we have new books too. We always are having a never-ending constant flow of amazing books coming in. So make sure that you give us a call if you want to try out some books. We can check them out to you, put them aside, and you can go along and grab them. Again, Thank you all so much for joining me. Heads up, I will not be doing a story time for Christmas Day, I believe is a Friday, or that Saturday, and I won't be doing a Steam. So next week it'll be as is. I'll have my Tuesday video for Steam, Friday and Saturday, but the week after I will not be doing that. Again, thank you all. Love you guys so much for all the support you give, and I will see you next time. Bye.